Welcome back, YouTubers. This is a quick video to tell you all about Marklin 3-rail track and DCC and DC AC. Now, as you know, with Marklin track, which this is C track, as you can see the studs in the middle, as you can see, it is definitely 3-track operation, which is mainly AC. Now, with this, you can see on the underside how they usually rig up their three-rail system. There's a couple of things you have to do to modify this to run DC, but it also can be used for DCC. Okay, and this is a plastic roadbed, so obviously please bear in mind that if you have Marklin track, you have the tin version, which is Marklin M, this which is Marklin C, and then Marklin K track, which is without this roadbed, but it's like the same as Hornby, that kind of thing. It's almost like the same as this. This is standard Hornby, nothing too special, same thing. But with K track, it has the studs going through the middle, just like this one, whereas on this is built in. And on the underside, I don't know if this will see, but you see in the middle there's a bar which is for the studs. But anyway, this is just basically a quick demonstration to show that a DC train, as you can see, I've got my Hornby Select, which is also on 24, which is the loco I'm using is 24. Now this is DC, right? Now, as you can see, got the Marklin on there, rigid on. Obviously I'm going to change over these screws just here, but this is just an overview of what is currently being built. As you can see, I've still got a section here to join up. It's going to have this main line here and an internal main line, which then this is going to weave in and out. But that's just the first section. This is about, from what I remember, from here to here is about 38 inches, so it works out about 3 foot. And across the back is 50 inches. Now that's going to go in this corner here. So that is over here. That will fill this corner right here. Here to here, oh sorry, from there to about here is going to be 60 inches long, but it is at 35 inches, that's right. It's going to be a 35-inch width all the way up to this point. Now, as you can see, I mean, obviously this is an overview as well of what's currently undergoing the progress. This is the first section I started. Now, as you can see, I'm already doing the mountains a bit early, and there's some more C track there. Now, there's another thing with C track. Fell over there. Right, with C track, as you can see, three-way turnout. This bit in the middle here is plastic. Now, for Marklin, there's a metal guide that goes in between, so that it has connection for the train to actually connect. So when it crosses over onto the plastic, it's still got a connection at the bottom. I've taken this out. Now, how do you make this into DC? Well, that'll be in another video altogether, because this one's going to be quite special. Then obviously it'll be the same for these turnouts, for the left and right turnouts. But yeah, as you can see, work in progress. Obviously 2 tunnels, and then over here behind this, out of the way, there's another little crevice back there, which is going to hopefully have end scale, which, as you can see on the top, that's end scale on the top, and that is a second level on that. And just to show you that it is a second level, that's basically how it will be. So you have the HO underneath, and on the top Marklin end gauge. Not sure what products yet, but we'll have to see. Or we'll have the Falla road system. Now, to show that this is actually running DCC, as you can see. I have got the Somerset Bell DCC pack, which obviously this is DCC ready and has a decoder fitted, which is a Hornby standard. This is by Bachmann, Spectrum Bachmann, Pullman set. I've got 4 of these, as you can see. It's got 1 lamp, but I'm going to actually change that and make sure it's got better internal lighting. And please excuse about all the mess on here, as anything of building model railways is ongoing. Also, it's going to be American style theme, so obviously it's not going to be the Hornby, but obviously if I have a bridge, a tunnel or something like that, it's not the correct one for the correct area, but you kind of get the idea anyway. But anyway, on to proving that it does actually. Now this is rigged up at the moment. Now it isn't tripping out, it isn't doing anything, it's already in forward. It's obviously selected as 24 because on this, as you can see, it's numbered 24, so only fitting to make it. Obviously it's a set standard of 3 that most people will know, but like anything, let's start it off nice and easy. So let's get it so you can see it better. Right. Got it going. Right, now. As you can see, it's moving. So now, let's pipe up the speed. I mean, at the moment it's just an oval, so obviously we've got it with this type of track. I have to make sure it is all correct. Now, with this crossover, don't know if the camera will pick up, but you can see there's the pins. Oop. Might have the train coming through. Right, as I was saying, as you can see, there is the Hornby has those point clips. Now I've done that so that these 2 internal rails are actually then correct to their positive and negatives. That section is totally isolated, it's not even got any power going to it because this frog trips it out. So as soon as power connects from that rail there to this outer rail, it shorts out right in the middle there. So that'll be another tutorial. I will show you how I do that. And it comes down again. Now power wise, we are at the 3rd section, so we're going to hook up to halfway. As you can see, that's half. Another one. This is on a radius 1 loop. The carriage seems to be working quite good. Doesn't seem to want to derail either. I need to give it a good oiling because the wheels are a bit squeaky. Right, next section. As you can see, nearly at full power. I know, pretty boring when it comes to it, but hey. Now, full power. Just approved. There you go, full power. On 24, hasn't tripped out. To give an idea. Seems pretty solid, pretty fluent. So let's bring it down the sleeve. At half power now. Obviously the points are going to be DCC. Let's put it back in reverse. And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoy.